Guys, hello, it's me, Norm. This is Norm Can't Shoot, and we are back for more Rising Star 2 playthrough. It is Ferengi Friday. I am a little bit late, so I apologize to everyone. Stuff came up at the last minute where I was kind of stuck, and then I was having problems with the camera, which I think seemed to be working okay. Can you see me? You can see me. Here I am. Anyhow, so, where we left off last time was in a shockingly good place. The album had done all right. We finished our big European tour, gallivanting all across the continent. And now we have to start making some more decisions, right? We have to decide, where are we going to move? We need to move to a bigger market, I think. So are we going to move to Germany? Are we going to move to France? Are we going to stay in the UK and just move to London instead? And we have to look at, can we afford, even though we have like about $1.5 million, I believe, can we afford to move to one of these locations? They're pretty pricey. Then we have to, once we're in the new location, we have to get a new manager, and we have to get that sorted out. We also have to start taking a look at releasing the indie album. And on top of all of that, we have to get another contract because we got to start working on that next album, man. It takes a year to go. We got to start that process sooner rather than later, and then spend the year nose to the grind, guys. All right, don't let me be lazy. Nose to the grind. All right, we have got to keep that popularity going so that the next album is going to be even more successful. All right, but let's get into it. All right. Now, the first thing, obviously, unfortunately, hang on one second. There we go, no problem. Jadzia, of course, has no drum heads. I mean, obviously, Jadzia needs something, right? So let's take a look. We've got nothing in the calendar because we've had Hugo running around doing what have we been doing? Product endorsements and so forth. So we have to take a look. We have to take a look at where we're going to move. Now, our popularity is obviously highest in England. They love us in Brussels for some reason, so that's an option. But we could move to Cologne or Dusseldorf or, any one of these other places in Germany and Belgium. And I mean, realistically, I mean, London, where's London? We're at 15. We're more popular in Brussels than we are in London. So would it make more sense to go there? Let's take a look at the map. Let's take a look at the big map here. Here's the big map, Germany. Now, the thing is, I still would like to, I mean, we've done a lot of work to keep our numbers up in England generally. So I don't necessarily want to go too far that we've now excluded all. I mean, Scotland and Ireland are pretty much going to be out of the picture unless we're on tour. But, we could still keep, Leicester and Birmingham and London, all the things if we're in here. Now, if we go all the way down, like if we move to Vienna, we'd be way out of our comfort zone. But somewhere like Brussels wouldn't necessarily be too bad. It's not, I mean, it's 1.8. I feel like it should be a large, I mean, London is 10 million people. Like really the 1.8 million if we move to, I mean, geographically, Brussels would be great because we'd still be close enough that we could hit London and probably Leicester and Birmingham and some of these southern places. We may miss out on Manchester. That may be just out of the range. But we'd still keep a good chunk of England. But beyond the continent, we could hit Paris. We could hit, we could hit Germany. Now, Germany's another option because we are big in Cologne, and I believe Dusseldorf as well. So those are both 3 million cities. This is a 6 million city in Frankfurt. It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't know what to do. Let me take one last look here and see what's going on. Brussels, Cologne, Dusseldorf. And in France, it's kind of the smaller areas. If we're going to do Frankfurt, I mean, I'm surprised that London we're so low, if I'm being honest. I'm surprised that we're only at a 15 in London. But again, if we lived there, that would skyrocket. So I'm not so much worried about that. It's more about reach. and potential audience. I mean, the thing about London is it's so big that being big there is going to be super helpful, obviously. All right, let me... Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. I think realistically, it's going to be... I think that Brussels, even though... Brussels is kind of ideal from a geographic standpoint, but it's only 1.8 million people. I don't feel like our popularity... Like, that's a large enough population base. I'd rather be somewhere with a larger population base. Now, Paris is 12 million people. That's obviously very good. London is 10 million people. Obviously very good. Cologne and Dusseldorf are like 3 million, so we're getting up there a little bit. But these again are getting a little farther out. You know what I mean? So that's if we're in Cologne, London might be in range, but I mean you can kiss all these goodbye. That's probably not going to be in range. So really, I feel like it's either kind of got to be London or Paris, and Paris we're not particularly popular in. We're popular kind of in the north of France, in Valenciennes and Lille and things like that, because that's more in our range. So I wonder if we just do a small jump down to London. I feel like if we do, because already we were kind of in range where some of these, these areas in here. I think if we bump down even just this little bit here to London, I feel like that's going to start opening up more of France. It's going to start opening up Brussels and Amsterdam as just regular options for regular gigs, non-tour gigs, right? And Germany, maybe into Germany, Western Germany as well. And again, touring would be easier because it would encompass more stuff in the continent. I feel like... What are we in Paris? I should have, I've had so much time to think of this, guys, and I'm still indecisive. I'm still being indecisive about this. All right, what's the deal in Paris? What's the deal, Paris? Why can't I even find Paris? Okay, well, if Paris isn't in here, then it's not a good sign. Okay, so it's far enough down the list that I don't need to worry about. So realistically, the only large city... Oh, here's Paris here at 17. Okay, so actually we're more popular in Paris than we are in London. So either Paris or London would be equal opportunities from that perspective. They're both large cities that we have about the same amount of popularity in. Paris means that we'd be able to get all of Paris within range, probably. Easily. And probably also up into Brussels and maybe a little bit here into Germany. That would also be within range. But it means that London would probably still be in range, but I'd be kind of missing out on some of these areas up here, right? So, Leicester and Birmingham and all these places where we've kind of built up a little bit of popularity might be out of the question. Oh, this is so tough, guys. This is so tough. Paris or London. I feel like, because realistically, when we were based in Leicester, we would go as far as, like, Lille. Like, that's basically about as far as it would book gigs for us. So I'm looking comparably at Paris. Leicester's going to be out. Birmingham's going to be out. I'm basically only going to get London and Southampton and maybe like Bristol and Newport or something like that. The whole rest of the UK, like Manchester and Newcastle, forget it. These are all out of the question. But none of them are gigantic markets. You know what I mean? And in France, these are all small. Right? Like it would open up France, but outside of Paris and Lyon, which is way down here, it's not really huge. Right? These are all small cities in France. What's going on with you, France? I thought is everybody just living in Paris and nobody bothers with the rest of the city or the rest of the country? What's going on? Because Paris is a little more central here. It's mostly just Paris that we're going to reach. Ugh, this is too much decision making, guys. This is too much decision making. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I think realistically, if I want to keep, I need to, okay, if we're gonna, I want to at least keep London in range. So if we're not picking London, it has to be a major center that at least has London within its travel range. It's standard, like the 250 kilometers or whatever it is. So Paris would meet that. Brussels would meet that. Cologne probably won't meet that. Amsterdam. Amsterdam or The Hague. Both of those would. What's our popularity in Amsterdam and The Hague? That might... That would still get London. That would get all the Netherlands, all of Brussels, a good chunk of Germany, into France. This actually, from a location perspective, would not be bad. Popularity 16, popularity 17. Again, comparable to London. Again, it's not as big. I mean, that's the thing, is London's got 10 million people. This is only 2.5 million. But it's still 5 times bigger than the current city that we're in. So maybe that's our kind of introduction to the... let me see the... Okay, here's how we can tell how far we can go, right? I could go from Leicester to here in a day. Groningen I couldn't. So this is kind of the outer radius here. So if you look at that as being the center, and this kind of being the outside perimeter, right? That's where we can get. So we're probably not going to, from Leicester, we're not going to get Paris, but we could get these ones in here. So if we were moving from The Hague or Amsterdam, we would be able to get still Leicester and Birmingham and London and Southampton and Sheffield, maybe even Manchester. Manchester's going to be a bit of a stretch maybe. But we get all of the Netherlands, all of Belgium, a good chunk of Germany, and still into France. So geographically, it's an ideal situation. I mean, Oregon, oh God. Guys, this is too big of a decision. I'm stun locked. On where to live. Okay, I'm going to rule out London. Listen, if we're going to make a move, we got to get off the island, man. I still want to keep my roots in London, but we got to get into a new market. We got to mix it up. All right, so we're definitely moving out of London. Paris, the advantage is that it's a gigantic city, so building up my popularity there would be an immediate help simply just by sheer numbers, right? So that would be good. But conversely, if I moved to a smaller location like The Hague or Amsterdam, I would still be able to hit all of these bigger West German towns, right? I'd still be able to hit London. I'd still be able to hit Birmingham. All these. If I did, the only other option would be Brussels. Brussels would allow me to have both London and Paris within range. Paris is in range of Leicester? What? That's so bizarre. But Le Mans isn't. I'm shocked that Paris is in range of Leicester. I'm genuinely shocked. That's impressive. Anyway, so that means that Brussels would be Paris, London, all these ones up into Amsterdam. We'd have all these German ones, and even down to Frankfurt, which is 6 million. And maybe even into some of these down here. We've got some big German cities, or these are actually smaller German cities, but Stuttgart is big. Nuremberg, etc. Guys, do we do Brussels? Are we going to be a Belgian group? I just feel like geographically, the difference here in terms of city size is, I mean, at this point, we're just looking to get a slightly bigger city than we're in. And, whatever, right? If we're going to go for, let's go move to the biggest city, then we'll just move to Paris. If we're not taking that strategy, then whether we move to Brussels versus Amsterdam or The Hague, it doesn't really matter. So if we're just looking at this from a geographic perspective, Brussels is better because that still gets us up into a good chunk of the UK, but it's so central that it gets all of the Netherlands. It gets a good chunk of Germany. It gets a good chunk of France, including Paris. And of course, all of Brussels. Or all of Belgium, rather. Okay, let's go to Brussels. Let's check it out a little bit. Right? How big are we talking here? So it's a little bit bigger than what we've got going. Right? The Kelly Peppers Arena. I kind of like the Kelly Peppers Arena. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just take a little look-see. A little look-see. I've personally never been to Brussels. I would love to go to Brussels. Okay, let's take a look at the homes for sale. Let's see what the real estate market is here. Now let's look here. This one we can afford this. Ooh, look, I like the nice high ceilings. All right, so far so good. Let's take a look in here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we've got a spiral stair. What? What is going on? This, I'm assuming, would be the music room. I love the brick. I love the archway. I love all this. Can we actually go up the stairs? Is it gonna let us go up the stairs? Oh, we can actually go up the stairs. There's the bedroom. Oh, it's like a little loft, and that's where the computer would be. I'm kind of digging this place, guys. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of digging this place. This is pretty. Look at the fireplace going. All right, no lie. I'm already excited. But listen, that's one place. Let's take a look. There could be some other ones. Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, being based in a bigger place is, it depends on your strategy, right? It'd be good because you're concentrating local and you're building up your base. I mean, your local stuff is always going to be your base, no matter when you're going on tour, whatever. That's going to be where you're going to be doing most of your gigging, right? Close to there. So if you're in Paris, I'm going to get a ton of gigs in Paris, and so I'll get my population up there. So when it comes album time, because we have a high popularity in Paris directly, then obviously we're going to sell more albums because it's a bigger population. But being in a smaller population, that allows me to not just improve to go to Paris on a regular basis, but also London on a regular basis, also Cologne on a regular basis, right? I'm building it up in a bunch of surrounding ones. So as long as I concentrate on making sure that I get a lot of gigs in those larger markets, it might actually work out better in Brussels than if I mean, ideally, look, if Brussels had 10 million people, it'd be a no-brainer, right? It's only because it's a smaller, a medium-sized market. But I think overall, I think it's the right way to go. All right, we're just gonna cruise the streets a little bit here. I want to see if we can find any other houses for sale. I mean, that first house was bang on. And it's under $1 million, so that means I'd still have $500,000 left. That's not even counting how much it would cost how much we'd get for selling the other place. We might just keep the place in Leicester, to be honest. So if we're up that way, we can just crash there. It gives us some options. All right, this is option number 2. This is less expensive, but still quite nice. Right, a little smaller, but you got a little kitchen here. I mean, it's not bad. I like the music room, actually. It's kind of nice. I think I still prefer the other place. I love the loft idea. I love going upstairs to the loft. I think I'm still on Team Loft. It's only like $300 more. So, you know, or $300, 300,000 more, sorry. The tiny ear. I love it. All right, while we're right here, let's stop by Miguel's and get some drum heads for Jadzia before we forget about it, because 100% I will, as you know. What do we got? Playing, stage presence. I'll take a couple of each. Beautiful. All right, cymbals. We probably could maybe afford to get some more cymbals here. Playing and writing music. I think that's about all we're gonna get there, so let's get that one. Do we need... No, I got lots of drumsticks, so we're fine. How's everybody doing on strings? Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. Strings, we got lots of strings there. We probably could use some more strings here, in fairness. Let's get a couple of those. And you know what? Let's repair everything. Save us the bother. Okay, so I'm thinking that Brussels might be the way to go. I'll take a look on the other side of this map to see if there's a different home for sale. This house is actually fairly centrally located even in Brussels too, so that helps as well. Couldn't hurt anyway. Yeah, this is the one that we already saw. Okay. The map is bigger, so we have a little more to check out. There could be some more options here. Oh, like right there. Let's take a look. I'm trying to park the van. Okay, there's another cheaper one. Music room. I like the bird. I mean, again, not bad. Definitely an increase to the crappy apartment that we're in, but I still prefer the loft. Basically at this point I'm looking to see if they have like a 1.2 million bad boy that's gonna really tempt me. That's kind of what I'm waiting to see if that's what we're gonna get. But listen, if we're gonna be living here regardless, it's probably a good idea to take a little tour through the town so we know what's what, where everything is. We don't have to go searching. Daryl's discount music. Okay, where are we here? Okay, I think we've pretty much seen everything at this point. So unless there's something hiding up here along the side, I think we might just be good. And we are officially going to be, who would have thunk it? We are officially going to be citizens of Belgium. Anyone who had Belgium on their bingo card, congratulations. That's a tough win. You've earned it. Okay, was this? No, that's... Now I've lost track of which was mine. Hang on, we've got too many houses here. 1, 2, 3. Why is there 4? I've only looked at 3, right? Right? I've only looked at 3. I don't think I've seen this one. I've lost track. I really should have been paying more attention as to where these things were. One of these houses I have not seen. I think it's this one I have not seen. Oh, okay, that's why. It's the crappy one. It's the crappy one. Never mind.
You're with Shady O'Grady for your daily dose of Stranded Radio. I got this song in my belly.
All right, so which of these was the good one? I think it might be this one right here. No, I think it's the other one, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Although I probably should have just did that one as long as I was right here, because I'm wrong, you're going to have to go around the block, but that's okay. Listen, we don't do things according to logic or intelligence. What kind of stream do you think this is? All right. What do we got? This is the one. This is the one, guys. Come on. We've got a nice view of some pixels, some fuzzy pixels. Right? I like the living room. Look at this. We got a training droid from, oh no, that's oh, it's glowing. Or it's not glowing, it's reflective. It'd be nice if I could see myself in the reflection, but I mean, that's probably being a little ambitious. I really like this space. You know? For a band practice room. I like the flooring. I like the fireplace, little curlicues of fire coming off it. That's just back out to there. I really like the upstairs. We've got the bedroom and the desk upstairs. Yeah, I can dig it, guys. I think we're going to buy this one. What do you think? Should we make it official? Do we make it official? I think we have to. Then we have to look and see what the options are. Actually, let's take a look. Hang on, because this is also critically important. If we're going in Brussels, we probably should find a Brussels-based agent to replace Hugo. But what if none of the agents in Brussels have funny or interesting names? That's going to be tragic. So let's take a quick little peek. I wasn't really paying attention. Hang on. Let me come out here for a quick second, just so I can check and see. Who do we... now, I don't know what their relative skill levels are, so that's what we're really going to base it on. But I'm going to be very disappointed if these all have terrible names. Let me see. Daniel Elmore. Awful. Darius Tomlin.
Oh, yeah.
Awful.
I love that song.
Anthony Briscoe. Awful. Bob Sweeney. I mean, I like Bob Sweeney because that's the name of a hockey player. So that's the only hope I have in there. But listen, we know it's going to be Hugo. He's going to have the Hugo symbiont. He's going to be a joined Trill that has all the memories of our Hugo. That's why it's okay that we're going to fire him. Okay, let's go inside. Let's make this official. This is a cool-ass place. This is a cool-ass Rockstar pad. This is more befitting a band of our stature by a country mile. So let's buy this bad boy. Look at this. It is ours. It is ours. Look at this. Look at the band space. I love it. I love it. I mean, we gotta customize it here. Right? We got to put up some guitars in behind here, I think. Okay, let's put up some... Oh, there's a little tight squeeze in behind here, but we'll get it sorted out. That's okay. I'm just guessing at this point. I really can't tell if I'm too close. Okay, that works. That works. And then we'll just come over here a little bit. Yeah, we'll even have them staggered. Look at that. Look at that. It's like artistic and stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's get that bad boy in too. That's obviously got to come up a little bit. Actually, the bricks make it easy because it gives me lines, so I can keep everything nice and level in here with the brickwork. So that's actually helps with the design elements. Purchased wall art. I don't have any. I do have the photo album, so I could put up these posters. All right, we can kind of get these up. I don't know where we want to put these, to be honest. Put them up in the hallway here, maybe. Be a good spot for them. Right? There we go. All right, we'll work on artwork later, but that we had to get a little something DS9 up there as soon as we come in. So that's good. Save is upstairs, so we got to climb these stairs every time we end a stream, guys. I got to go up there and save. So we need another guitar to balance that out, but that's okay. We'll be buying new band stuff later. Now we still have $500,000, so I don't even need to sell the old place. So I might still keep the place in Leicester. I don't need the cash right now, so it's fine. And it means that if we're touring up that way or whatever, we don't, we can swing by an actual home, so we can do some practice or something like that. So, and again, now that we're living in Brussels, we can do a UK tour, right, to keep the numbers up there if we need to. All right, I'm excited, but unfortunately, now comes the hard part. Now comes the hard part, chat. We got to check out some of these new agents. And it's going to be end of an era for Mr. Hugo Roby. He's done very well for us. He's done very, very well for us. But it's time. It's time that he find a new symbiont. Okay, reputation 8. Not ideal.
Shady O'Grady here. I could use a
Good old Bobby Sweeney. What do you got for me? Reputation 11. All right, very good. I'm just going to get the guy. I'm not so worried about the money, so I'm just going to get whoever has the best reputation. So far, it's Bob Sweeney, which I'm happy about. Although I suspect one of these guys is going to be better than him, I would think. I just like Bob Sweeney as a hockey fan, so... Wasn't it Bob Sweeney? I know there's Don Sweeney, but I think there was also Bob Sweeney. All the hockey fans that are watching this right now are either going, yeah, obviously, or they're totally trashing me. Reputation 2. Forget it, Darius. Forget it, Darius. You're off the team. Okay, we've got, by the looks of it, we just got the one other choice. One other choice. I mean, if it's like 11, that's not even a huge increase. I was hoping for something a little more substantial. So hopefully this guy, hopefully Daniel Elmore, despite your terribly boring name. 4. Ugh. Is there no one else? Did I miss someone? I mean, Bob Sweeney's got 11. That's obviously much better because current guy only has 1. And I was hoping for like a 20 or something. I was hoping for something like a significant pop-up, you know what I mean? Well, listen, I mean... If the next album is a significant jump up from what we're doing now, we may be moving again. We might move after every album. We might move to, you know, maybe we will wind up moving to Paris or somewhere bigger. So, again, this would be kind of a stepping stone kind of issue. But I do want to just make sure I've kind of mapped out the rest of it because, oh, see, there are some stuff here. Oh no, there was another house for sale. Oh, this is better than the one I'm in. I shouldn't even look. I shouldn't even look. Okay, I was, this is where I was in my previous one. And I do like this, but I like the one we're in now better. So, whew. Okay, that worked out well. This is a nice house. It is a nice house, but I prefer the other one. I just want to take a quick little peekaroo to see if I can find another manager, because I feel like there's got to be another guy kicking around here somewhere. I'd be shocked if 11 was the best reputation in town. It makes me, I mean, for 11, it makes me almost tempted just to get, even though I'm living in Brussels, to get like an agent in Paris or London or something like that, but I don't know how it works exactly, whether that's feasible or not. I mean, I'm sure I probably could. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I go, maybe instead of getting a local guy, I get a guy in one of the markets that I want to do more business in, right? Tempting. It would only be a minor pain in the butt. It just means I'd have to go to a different city when I have to review contracts, but that's not a huge issue. Tough call, guys. Tough call. I mean, I feel like if I was going to get another agent, I'd get one out of London, I think. But you know what? Let's just stick to where we're at. You know what? I don't want to get too crazy. Again, we're probably going to have to, at some point, once we get to the next level, we're going to have to get... Each level is going to be probably a new manager at this stage. So when the next album, like the next contract album comes out in a year, we might be ready to move to a bigger market and we can decide what we're going to do. Or maybe we move to the States, or we do something crazy. I don't know. But this is going to be an in-between manager. So we'll just stick with it, just so we've got a local guy. Well, you know, listen. Let's get a local guy. Bob's right over here, I think, isn't he? There he is. There's good old Bob. All right, Bob. Bob, you're in. Oh, I gotta fire Hugo. Hugo, brother. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. It breaks my heart to do it. It really does break my heart. But, you know, what are you gonna do, man? But we're not firing him. We're transferring the Hugo symbiont to Bob. So it's really kind of like Bob Hugo instead of Bob Sweeney. There you go, Bob Hugo. All right, book us some local gigs. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do, Bob.
It's another beautiful day in the city.
And we can go home to our cool new home. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, it'll take him a day or two to find some stuff, I think. Ooh. 3 apples. Yeah. Okay. Writing a song wouldn't make sense. I don't think our inspiration is up quite enough yet. So let's just do some practicing. I don't know where the heck we're at with practice at this point. We are all over the map. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff which is just down to like nothing or new songs that we've written. So we're just going to do them. We're just going to do them 3 at a time. And just slowly but surely, we're going to get them all up here again. We just got to go through that practice grind a little bit here, unfortunately. Bob, what do you got for us? Now, Bob, don't let us down, Bob. This is your first impression. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, Bob. You've got big shoes to fill. Let's see if the Hugo symbiont can work as well or better through Bob. 15,000. That's a bit of the old Hugo magic. I like that. 2,500, 2,000, 4,000, 35, 3,000. Listen, I'm happy. Those are all positives. Those are all positives, and that was only the first brush. So far, I am happy. Bob's got some more. Here's a 5. I like it. All right, let's, you know what? It's Saturday night. We're in the new city. Let's see what we got going on tonight. Where do we want to go? We've got Gary's Club, Jones Pub, Harley's Bar, The Mature Structure, Harsh Sky, and The Tiny Ear. Smell in the Ointment. Ew. Ew. The Cautious Faces. Scary. I like that. I like that. Combative, Hurt, and The Self-Conscious Snakes. I like the Self-Conscious Snakes. I like the Self-Conscious Snakes. They bite you, but like then they're like the center of attention. And like, oh. So, After the Bucket, The Smoggy Fronts, Tasteless Trays, Well-Behaved Offer, and The Hopeful Parcels. Okay, you know what? I feel like Scary is just too good, right? Right? Ben just on board. Let's go to the Harsh Sky, and we'll check out Scary. We can come back and practice after. That's fine. We got to learn. I mean, Harley's Bar is certainly convenient, so it's right there. But
It's the weekend. You know what that means.
we got to get used to where everything is.
Pants till Monday. Woo!
The Harsh Sky. We haven't been here before, but we're seeing... Oh, Wealth. Okay. Okay. Wealth is coming up. Let's, you know what? I haven't looked at our attitudes in a while. Education, Law and Order, and Love. Love is hot right now. Keiko, Anarchy, Celibacy, and Destitution. You know what? Destitution, if Wealth is coming up, Destitution is going to be a bad situation, so let's switch this. Can I switch it just to Wealth? Oh, I can't switch it to Wealth. I gotta switch it to something totally different. Well, I might as well switch it to something totally different because it's not working anyway. What else is popular right now? Love, Basic Musicianship, and Atheism. Okay, well, let's change to Atheism then. We'll change her back to Atheism. So that's popular. And let's change Education. We've already got a couple of education-based songs, I think. So let's change Education to Wealth. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Belgium. You're the Belgiest. All right, let's check out Scary. Let's see what the band looks like. I mean, they don't look scary. I mean, the banner is decidedly unscary. All right. Still good. We got some
It's a
inspiration.
nice, cool night. perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system up.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I'm liking the new place. This is a good call. This is a good call. Let's try and write a song in the new place. You know what? Why not? Well, okay, here's why not. We got hang on, we got a 37. Is my dream going to come true? No, it's not. I thought, is my dream going to come true of being able to do a 100 level song here? Let's see. 21, 36. No, that's where it all falls down. That's where it all falls apart. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's try and just find something there's atheism. That's hot right now. We can do that. Got a 36. We're already at 94. And that's all we need right there. Excellent. That works for me. Okay. Family business was the last one. Let me see. We have, right? Yeah, family business was the last one. We've got a lot of 100 songs now. I feel like we might need, we really don't need too many more of these. So I might get another, how many mediums do we have? We've got quite a few mediums. You know what? Let's just keep this one. It'll either be fast or medium based on whatever the title is going to be. We'll see what does it strike us more as being. That's a fair way to go. After family business is Shakar. That doesn't help us at all. Not in the least. Shakar. Let's do it high level. It reminds me of Shaka Khan. I feel for you. Again, as always, if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your parents. They will know who Shaka Khan is. Okay, so Shakar. Finish writing the song. Done. Okay, wormhole's dropping, but we're still in the top 400. Again, once we start doing some more gigs here, that'll hopefully help a little bit. Speak the devil. There's good old Bob with another 5,000 gig. Love to see it. How are we doing on merch, by the way, before we get that? Okay, I'm going to have to buy some more shirts and some more of these. Okay, let's keep practicing. Let's keep practicing. Shakar can wait for a minute. We're getting these ones first. Is Shakar going to be the next big hit? Who knows? Who knows? We have a gig in France. Okay, so let's head to Strasbourg.
Living in the city is that there's always something going on.
A chauffeur. We're big shots now. Bead of the land, Long Boys. No comment. No comment, chat. Long Boys, no comment. We have double songs going on here. So this is like progressive rock going on right now. We've got something interesting. Let's clear that set. Oh God, I can't take it. Let's get into this show. So you don't have to listen to this anymore. Let's try that. Let's try that. See how she goes. Well, I forgot to go get more t-shirts and copies of the album. Alright. I could have done better there. Okay, they love Civil Defense because it's going good, but I'm just checking the rest in case a hit emerges. I think we've tested everything here, to be honest, though, so it's not really a big issue. Okay, back to Brussels. Head back home. do so. I wish I wish there was a quick way across here. Okay. Keep going here. It's a level up for Jadzia. Very good. Okay, Karlsruhe. Karlsruhe, girls drool. Van's feeling a little sluggish again. I might need to swing by a garage. Next time I see a garage, I'll pop in, get fixed up. All right, In Flame, that's good. The Cruel Milks, I'm not crazy about, but In Flame, I mean, it's a pretty generic band name. Like, I'm sure there is a real band called In Flame, but it's all right. It's all right. It's an acceptable, it's a perfectly acceptable name. Okay, let's get rid of one of these. Let's get rid of Heart of Stone. And let's try our luck with another one. Where's something with a decent play skill? That's a fast song. Let me see. We've got a whole lot of nothing, so it's basically going to be Family Business. All right, well, there it is. Let's see if that's too much. Cruel Milks, I don't know. I'm torn on that one. All right, that worked out perfectly. That was all right. Excellent.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are busy
Brussels.
tonight. Here's one by request.
All right, we can actually go see a show. Let's go see a show. Oh, you know, guys. Look at this. First of all, I will point out that we have our first Battle of the Bands. So everyone's going to place their bets. But did you notice that every single one of the bands on the card are single word bands? That's a little weird, isn't it? Rude, Scary, Harmony, or Long. Place your bet, gentlemen. I gotta go Scary. I gotta go Scary. I feel like they've got it. They're the only one that I have any kind of relationship with at all, so I gotta support Scary. I wasn't crazy about their look or their, so I'm willing to be swayed by one of these other bands, but let's see. What's everybody talking about? Anybody talking about anything? Anybody? I'm still new here, so I haven't really built up a rep, so I'm not gonna get a lot of insight from these people. All right, let's watch the show. Who's gonna win? Who is the winner? Long is the winner. Long is the winner.
It's the weird part of the night.
And we are
You're with
full.
Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio.
Oh, no, I'm already here. What am I doing? We are absolutely full of inspiration. So we will try to write another song and probably fail. Lots of new ideas. Let's see. What can we do? Let's do that and that. That's good starts. And then we got 17. And another 17 is not going to do the trick. Let's see. What if we base off of 34? Not much going on here. No, that doesn't help any. No, I feel like we're not going to get it. Let's just bank a couple of these ideas. Some good stuff there. We'll keep that 28. Anything else worth keeping? Not particularly. All right, we banked a few ideas. We banked a few ideas. That's fine. We'll just do some practice. Lord knows we need it. What do we got here? Okay, we'll just top up these ones here just so that we're good to go on them. Yeah, we'll just do those for now. Bob continuing to work his magic. We're getting lots of good gigs. I'm happy about it. Okay, we're gonna start learning up these ones here. Oh, I could have saw another show. I missed the opportunity there, but that's okay. Congratulations on earning an award for a CD, a gold record, baby. Solid gold! Wormhole is solid gold. Well, listen. Even though we're falling into position, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're still solid gold. You know what that means? We gotta put gold records up on the wall. Where do they go? I feel like they should have a place of prominence. Do we put them out here in the main room, like on this, along this wall here? So as soon as you walk in and you come towards to walk to the practice space, you got to walk past our wall of awards. That's going to be, I mean, admittedly a little sparse right now, but oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It looks good. It looks good. Listen, you earned this with me, chat. You earned this with me. All right? Everybody out there supporting the Norm Can't Shoot channel, this is your gold record too. Look at that. Oh, looks good. Looks good. Now, we got to keep the sales rolling. Let's get up to 1 million copies sold. Let's get this bad boy platinumed. Excellent. Okay. Back to practice though. Listen. It's all well and good to, you know, to recognize your accomplishments and to take a moment to appreciate the hard work and the sacrifice that you put in and enjoy the level of success. But that next album isn't going to write itself. We can't have all that be for naught. We have to keep at it. And how do we do that? Practice, practice, practice. Okay, so let's practice. We'll practice Shakar. That's a new one for sure. Okay, let's just practice a couple of days here if we can burn a few. Bob, another gig for us. Listen, the calendar is filling up nicely. It's filling up nicely. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go see a show. It looks like most of our stuff is filling up for the end of the month. So, post-Christmas, on Christmas and post-Christmas, we're having a nice little winter break, right? It's like school. You get 2 weeks off for Christmas. At least you do up here anyway. I don't know about the rest of you. So we're just going to get caught up on practice. We're going to write a few more songs. We're going to take in some shows. We're going to get used to the place, right? Okay, so now we have 2 battles of the bands. Oh, man. We can go to the mature structure and see Fashionable Tricks, Months in the Blood, Record, and then Of Stalking. Okay? Or we can go down to Gary's Club and see Russian Readings, Smokes, Adorable Foot, and Breezy. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of feeling breezy. We got the gold record. I'm feeling relaxed. I think I want to go and support Breezy. So and I'm also picking Breezy as the winner. So place your bets. Russian Readings, Smokes, Adorable Foot, Breezy. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I got high hopes for Breezy. Going the wrong way, but that's okay.
sure to check out one of the
Gary's Club. Let's go check out Gary. Capacity 50. It's a smaller venue, but hey, we were one of these starting bands as well back in the day. It didn't last long. We were too good, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Come on, Breezy. Adorable Foot. Adorable Foot was the winner. That's okay. Listen, our relationship with Breezy went up by 4. So that's the important thing. That's all right. We're just happy. Listen, we're all winners. We're all winners when it comes to music. Can I slip through here? Is that faster? Maybe a little bit. All right. Practice. I think we've still got these ones here to do. Let's do some top-ups on these bad boys. Okay, we're getting close. What else we got? We got another battle of bands. You know we got to do it. Rewrite Underslope, The Timid Smile, B, and Views. Listen, I'm going to go The Timid Smile. I mean, I like that name. That's a good name. Rewrite Underslope is a terrible name. I'm sorry to say. I'm going to go with I'm going to bet B. I'm going to bet B on this one. All right? It's my sister's nickname. So we're going to go B. So let's go to Harley's Bar. We haven't been here yet. It's right up the road. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything easier. Is it Harley Quinn's bar? Hard to say. Yeah, B. I mean, B has to take this, right, Shark? I mean, come on. They look like they're all got the same haircut. It's very exciting. That's a neat little band kind of feature. Rewrite Underslope. Oh, it was the worst possible outcome. The worst possible outcome. But that's okay. That's okay. B might still be in there. We'll see. We're gonna see these bands more and more because now these are Belgium-based bands. So we'll get to know all these guys, I'm sure. I keep moving ahead just out of pure muscle memory from the old apartment. I gotta get out of that mindset and get back to business here. Okay, let's do some top-ups here, just for funsies. Jitsi is not feeling well. Okay, we're getting up there. That's all right. We're bouncing up and down, but we're still trending upwards. I'm happy. Listen, as the longer that we stay, I mean, we sold 31,000 units. Right? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. Even Taylor's getting up a little bit there. That's fine. The one thing, though, we do need to do, I almost forgot about completely, is getting out that indie album. Who wants to do that? Let's get that indie album out. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Because I'd like to get started on the next album. Like getting the contract ready for the next album. So if we can, I need to get the album cover sorted first. So if we can sort out this indie album and just get it out just for fun. I have no idea. I don't really release a lot of indie albums in this game, so I can't remember. I've never really released one kind of in the mid when I'm already kind of at this stage. Like I'll release maybe one early on. So I don't know how this is going to do, right? I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, first of all, let's buy some t-shirts. Let's buy too many t-shirts. Boom. Done. CD covers. Okay. So, I kind of like this picture. We haven't used this picture yet. We could put that bad boy in there. We can size it up. Maybe we can call this album Promenade. Oh, that'd be a good one. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's bring Terok Noir up. Let's go over to font 41. And then we'll adjust the size and position. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Here we go. This one. Put Terok Noir down here. Add text. Promenade. And we're going to maybe change the color because it's going to be against this weird part at the top, so it's going to be harder to see. I mean, I could put it down here along with Terok Noir, but I feel like up here makes more sense. Let's reduce the size a little bit. Okay, let's find a different font for it though. Something cool. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Maybe something a little more, something a little more dramatic. Some good options. Some good options. Like I say, they've got their text game on point. They've got their font game rather on point. They give you lots of interesting, you know, interesting options and stuff that actually you could see on an album cover or some of these. And some of these obviously not, but some of these, you know, you definitely could. All right, I'm being indecisive again. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. This is fine. And let's change the color. I want it to be visible, but I don't want it to be too crazy. Like a green. We're not gonna do that. Stick it over their heads. We'll do it up here. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I guess the... Can I... The other option... This is 61, right? That's a 61 in terms of font. Or font 107, rather. Totally off. I could also add text. Promenade. And we can bring that up here. And reduce the size so that it's very close, but not quite. We can do like that. We can bring it back a layer and then change something like that, just to make it pop a little bit more, you know what I mean? And we can go in a totally different color scheme, but I think probably just keeping it in the greens is probably smart. Just like that, just so you can see it a little bit better from the thing. A little halfway 3D effect. Promenade, Terok Noir. I like it. Okay, let's buy this cover design. I like it. I like it. And it's a good point, Shark. I mean, yeah, like eventually, like that's the thing is that eventually we're gonna have, because you know as we get better at songs, we're gonna be able to write a ton more songs, right? So we're gonna have more songs that we can really realistically throw out. Like I'm gonna create more than 10 songs in a year, right? I mean, I'm creating like 3 a month, at 4 a month, 5 a month, you know, depending, right? So. There's always going to be extra songs that we can throw out there, so yeah. I guess, yeah, because you can't... Once you've released it... This is one thing I forget now. I've done this, so I can't remember now, but I forget. If you've released a song already on an album, I can't release it again unless it's an indie. I think. or I re-record it. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Like, to do a greatest hits, like, could I take, you know, If Wishes Were Horses and some of my other popular songs and throw them all together? So yeah, okay, just on an indie. I can't release it on a different, under a different contract, but that's fine. We can do a best of. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Listen, we've only had one certifiable hit, and the rest of them we've just been kind of grinding up to hit to that hit point, right? But okay, let's head to a studio and we will release this one and see what happens, and we will buy CDs as well. Okay. The Promenade. Here we go. Choose cover design. Unsurprisingly, Promenade. Okay. So, these are the ones we're going for. Right? Because all the rest of these, this one hasn't been. So, anything that hasn't been on an album yet, let's just throw it on this bad boy here. House of Quark, of course. I'm just going to throw these in for now, just so we know what's there. We can rearrange later if we feel like it. What else we got? This is really a full album. A full indie album. It's 10 songs. But they're all quality that's sub 100. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense because, I mean, if you well, and this is the one thing that I'd like to see fixed, but it's kind of a fundamental game thing, so it may be more difficult and probably not worth doing. But the record companies, I feel like the record companies should be a stable thing, right? In the sense that, okay, I sign a deal to release with this studio. There should be, I guess, less studios to release with, and like in the same way that managers have different reputations and different qualities, right? Signing with a bigger label, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, if we did an album under, you know, a smaller label, and then later on we wanted to include those, we wouldn't be able to because with a different label. But if we get to a big label and we release a couple of albums with the same label, then we could do a best of, because it's all stuff that's controlled by that label, if that makes sense, right? And that would be a little more realistic in terms of how the music industry works, right? You can switch labels and so forth, but you know, a lot of times you'll do a couple of albums with a label. But anyway, that's just neither here nor there. The point is, look, we've got this thing. I'm not going to worry about the order of these things per se. I mean, this is fine, I guess. I don't know. Let's do that. Who knows? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter. We're going to release it and see what happens. Released. Okay, now we get to buy some CDs. So Wormhole, we definitely want a bunch of these. So let's get 5,000 of these. Let's get 5,000 of these. And then hopefully we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, let's see how it works on an indie release. Who knows? Let's head home. We'll do some practice. What books are on here? Illustrations, news, macro raids, Waggers home. That must be some kind of insider joke. I don't know what it is, but there has to be some kind of insider joke. Okay, back to practice. We'll do profit motive and the abandoned, I guess. We're just gonna practice whatever needs practicing. Okay, Shakar is ready to go, so we can practice that. We can start performing that one. That's good. Let's get the alternate, because that's got a little bonus there, and it was on Taylor, so it was on the previous one, but still useful. Still a 100 quality song. Bob, still doing well. I'm happy with Bob so far. He's done well. Filling up that calendar quickly. That's what we like to see. A busy band is a happy band. This is perfect, because by the time that our gigs start coming in next week, we'll be ready to go. We'll have everything practiced, including the new ones. We can try out some new stuff and see if it's going to be any good. Shakar, I don't know, man. Could be good. Could be good. Let's go to a show. Let's see. Ghettos, Positive, the Sassy Organization, and the Smoggy Friends. I like the Sassy Organization. The Gigantic Pipes, Backs, Blue Scissors, and Tasteless Boots. Also not too bad. Plate and the Dog, terrible. Combative, okay. Old Rail, that's fine, I guess. Cruel, Smell in the Ointment, Sheeps, and then again we have Adorable Foot. The Self-Conscious Snakes, and Ships in the Help. I don't like Ships in the Help, but I really like the Self-Conscious Snakes. So I'm going to make a particular point to go and visit the Self-Conscious Snakes. I want them to get over their self-consciousness, man. I want them to be the self-confident snakes. Gotta believe in yourself, snakes. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Self-conscious snakes. Let's see what they look like. I kind of like the banner. It kind of like goes in like a little snake. So look, it kind of looks a little snaky, right? It's kind of wavy like a snake, and it's green. The drummer's wearing green. Listen, I'm all about self-conscious snakes. They're my favorite band in Belgium so far. They rocked it. They rocked it. Okay, we're going to make a special point to have a good relationship with the self-conscious snakes. We're going to support them. This is again also when you're setting up a tour, I'd like to be able, if we're the lead band, I'd like to be able to pick our opening band. Right? Anybody who's lower in popularity than we are, we should be able to choose as our opening band. Right? So if I decided to go on a tour right now of England, I could say, Self-Conscious Snakes, you are opening for me, baby. You are in there. Right? Again, because I feel like the interaction with other bands is a part that's kind of missing here. Like, they have that little bit where, like, if you build up a reputation with them, you know, they'll call you and things like that. But I feel like there could be more interaction between the other bands so that, you know, who these other people that we're seeing around town are more relevant, right? Than just kind of funny names on a page, right? Because, again, bands have histories. Sometimes bands don't like each other. Sometimes bands support each other or really like each other. Sometimes they give each other breaks, you know what I mean? So I'd like to see a little more of that, those kind of options in the game. But again, there's lots I'd like in the game, and it's easy for me to say because I don't have to program jack shit. All right. Just top those bad boys up. We'll get profit mode going, and we'll do the die is cast. I don't think we've tried the die is cast yet out. I don't think we've actually done that. Wormhole. Okay, we're staying up there. We're staying up there. I'm happy. I mean, we're pulling in about 68, between 6 and 7 grand we're going to be pulling in every week. So over the course of the month, that adds up pretty well. So we'll keep our cash flow going. Hey, Taco didn't say anything about the new album. I guess it doesn't have distribution. How do I released it? Doesn't it show up on the charts if it's independent? Maybe it doesn't. I can't. It's been so long since I've released an independent album. I forget how the whole thing works. Maybe it's just for us to sell. It should show in the charts. I should, because again, like, I should be, like, in terms of distributed, it's only going to show what I've distributed. But I mean, if you released an indie album, it still would be like there still would be sales. Like the sales wouldn't be the same as obviously one that's been heavily marketed. But I mean, if there's an indie thing, it's going to show up in shops and people are going to buy it, even if it's at smaller numbers. You know what I mean? So there still should be some sales here, even if and it should still show up on the charts, I think. I guess the problem is they'd have to code for it, like it'd be good for your indie stuff, but they're not going to code for indie albums that everybody else is doing. Other bands and stuff, indie releases. But oh well. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's extra stuff we can sell at gigs at the very least, so that's fine. We'll make our money. I'm just gonna top these up. Topping up, that's fine. Okay. Top these up. This one's almost done, so let's start working on Jem'Hadar was Wormhole, so we'll keep that in the rotation. God, we have so many of these things now. This is crazy. Through the looking glass. Again, I'm not sure if we've used this one or not. I've lost track of what the heck we've actually used in. Oh, it's right here in Brussels. Yeah, I've lost track of what we've actually played in front of an audience, so I'm just gonna try and do as many things, put as many songs out there as I can, and we'll see. Springs and Possessive. Okay, we have tons of options now. So, obviously we're going to lead with the big boys here. Even though this is off Taylor, it doesn't matter. People still like this song, because it's, for now anyway. Let's see. Then we'll go Distant Voices. And then we'll do Defiant. And then we'll try... I wanted to try the new one. What was the new one? Shakar. And past tense, and then maybe we'll try this. Is that going to be too much? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1, and then let's do second skin and the alternate. I don't know. That seems like it's probably a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. Listen. Bad ideas don't scare me. You know what? This might be alright. This might be alright, actually. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Accidental success. The sweetest kind of success. The sweetest kind. Alright. Okay, we're selling some copies of Promenade. That's alright. Set list. Everyone's enjoying it. They loved it. They loved it.
It's the weird
Beautiful.
Part of the night.
And look at all that inspiration. Look at it all. There is inspiration coming from our wazoo. We're going to see a urologist, but for now, the only treatment is writing songs. Okay, let's see. We can do bada bing, and then we can do bada boom. And then that, of course, makes that. And then look at the super technical. Oh my god. But I can't make it work. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, so what else do we have? We have this. And then we have this. And then we have this. And then we have this. And that's 100 song. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay. So next up, we'll make a medium song. And it is going to be Facets. Not faucets. It's not a plumbing song. It's about Law and Order. Facets. Bob Sweeney has earned $5,000 in the past month. Fair enough. Fair enough, Bob. You're doing good work. Okay, can I actually let me just take a look at the songwriting. Can I make another song in here? There was a good chunk of stuff in here. We still got this bad boy. We could do something like this. 28. No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. What if we did 15? 32. Oh, that's close. That is close, but no cigar. So close. Okay, maybe we might have to just save some stuff here. Right, we got a 29. We got a 26. Let's save those. And that's fine. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Okay, we got a new song in. That's fine. We'll do practice. We'll practice the new one, Facets, and then we'll just do these three. Okay. Okay, off to Cologne, Germany. We know they love us in Germany. Let's see how our popularity is doing here. We're still staying strong in actually increasing. I'm assuming because of the album sales elsewhere. So look at these solid 20s. Look at these solid 20s. Right? London's going up. All these are going up. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, where am I going? Where's my show? Germany. Yes, of course, Germany. Yes, I forgot already. Let's go to Cologne. Cologne, Germany, right next to Drakkar Noir, Germany. For all you geography buffs. Chandler's watering hole. If you ever wondered what happened to him after Friends, he opened up a bar. Okay, where are we at? The Maria Latta Arena? Home of the world's flattest beer. Oh yeah, 15,000. That's what we're talking about. Okay, six set. Okay, we got to give him all bangers all day. I'm obviously gonna mix this up a little bit, so I'm not just gonna put this in here like this. Okay. Okay, let's do Heart of Stone. And let's do this switch. Atheism's in there now, okay. And Explorers. Alright, let's try that, but obviously we've gotta mix this in a little bit. I don't know. Let's just try that. It's 15,000. It's hard for me to judge on the big shows. I don't do enough of them to remember what the energy level situation is, but I think this is probably going to be okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They were extremely happy. We like to see it. We like to see it. Look at the shirts. 15 grand in shirts. Sold a bunch of Promenade. Sold a bunch of Wormhole. All good. They love that. They love that. Okay.
Nice, cool night. Perfect for
and
around with the
a level up
and the system up.
for Keiko.
Shady O'Grady here. Saying, have a great night.
Excellent. Okay, head back home to Brussels, home of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Wormhole still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. Distributed 146. Sales not quite the same. I mean, we're already at 600,000 for Wormhole. I think it's entirely conceivable that we will hit platinum status. I mean, it's not a lock, but And it may take us a while to get there, but I think getting to 1 million, I think, is somewhat inevitable. Unless it just falls off a cliff shortly, which I'm probably just jinxing myself by saying. But, listen. You know what I'm talking about. All right, facets. We'll top up these bad boys here, and we'll keep it going. What you got me, Bob? Little rinky-dink one, that's okay. That's okay. All right. Liège, Belgium. Liège? There's an accent grave, so it's not Liège, it's Liège. I don't know. Duff Lindsay. The Excited Silks and Rays. I guess we'll just use this one again. Yeah, this will work pretty well last time. It's fine. Very good. Very good. Happy with the performance. We're selling lots of copies. Getting lots of inspiration. Getting level ups. It's a golden age of rock and roll. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, we have to go to this place in France that I can't properly pronounce. Flat tire costs 150 bucks. Oh no, 150 bucks. Time to restart the game, everyone. I can't come back from that. All right, is there a garage up here? No, it's a gallery. I am gonna have to eventually get this sorted out. The van. The Heather Thibault Theater. The Amused Hospital. All right. I can get behind the Amused Hospital. I don't know what the joke would be. How about the American healthcare system? Boom! Didn't think I was going to drop some leftist politics on you. How's that for a hot take, baby? Beautiful.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift.
Next up, we are in...
The phones are busy tonight.
Charleroi.
By request.
Probably pronouncing that wrong. 5 grand. 5,000. That's 5 grand. All right, off to the Glenda Sherwood Theater. Shivering, Sales, and Tarok Noor. Again, we have the best name. We'll just use this set list. That was okay, I guess. That worked out all right last time. Yeah, from an energy level, that works out well, so that's good. I'm happy with that. That works for me.
It's the weird part of the
Excellent.
night.
Have we got another gig next?
On
Oh, I gotta keep. Oh wow, look at this. We're booked. We are booked. Okay, off to Breda in the Netherlands. I would love to go to Amsterdam. It was on the list for 2020. Obviously, that did not happen. I don't know if I'm going to get there in 2021, but if not, I am definitely going to be there in 2022. And I am going to visit all of the galleries in Amsterdam because I'm a huge art nerd and I'm super pumped about those kinds of things. Pessimistic boxes, the parallel wall. I like the parallel wall more than the pessimistic boxes, if I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, the plan is to go to Amsterdam and then go to Paris. Because Listen, if COVID has taught me one thing, it's that I refuse to die without going to the Louvre. There's too much good art in Paris and in Amsterdam. Italy is going to be the next big target. I would love to see some Caravaggio. I did see a Caravaggio or two in London when I went there, and I was very excited by it. I'm a very big Caravaggio fan.
Perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system.
But all the good stuff's in Italy, baby, if I want to see that kind of stuff. But that's the next one. That's like 2025. I can't go too crazy. I'm not rich. 30,000. Good old Kelly Pepper's Arena. Beautiful. We are in Nancy, France. The Anxious Shake. I thought it was Anxious Snake. I thought, what if all these snake-related stuff? Anxious Shake is appropriate. That's good. Bob Rankin Theater. Fragile Player at Merry Tree. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got? Oh, I gotta change the banner. I'm still using the tour banner. So silly.
I could feel the magic in the air tonight.
All right, where are we off to next? Dusseldorf.
Listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
We're huge in Germany. They love us here. Excellent, excellent. I was excited I was reading up. I haven't played in ages. It wasn't just us. We had to do a 12 set. Oh, hang on. I gotta pay attention now. I gotta actually think about this one. Okay, so we're gonna start again with, I think those are good ones. We'll start with those. Okay, we've had a shift here. Love, basic musicianship, and wealth. Okay, so wealth is there, so it's already in there, so all of our destitution ones are gonna go down the toilet. So we do need to be careful. We'll throw Defiant in there. Let's throw Past Tense, because that's still in theme. The alternate, the die is cast, that's gonna be our newer one, so we'll do that. Let's get Destiny in there like that. And then we can start doing some 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got, okay, so we can start doing some other ones in here. We will work in the Abandoned. Oh boy. Actually, the die is cast is actually not up to snuff yet, really, is it? Maybe we'll leave that one for a minute. Let's do Distant Voices. Let's do Fascination and Family Business. Okay, let's sort this out. Distant Voices. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. We're killing it. Lost a little bit. We got a little low there, but now I think we're good. Oh, we're gonna get that 100? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking. I forgot to change the banner again, but that's okay. That's okay. I got distracted. I got distracted by the fact that I had to come up with a 12 set, but that worked out well. That worked out well. All right, all good. The alternate I wanted to see if that was a hit or not. High quality. Okay, that's fine. All positives. Okay, now let's head home and see if we can't write a song in between Brussels. I gotta find my city now. I'm not used to it. All right, we're falling. Oh wow, we fell 111 positions. Whoa! See, I jinxed myself. I jinxed myself, guys. I jinxed it. I said, oh, we'll hit 1 million unless we drop off a cliff, and then we immediately fall 100 positions. We're right out of the top 500. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, listen. We knew it was going to happen, guys. We knew it was going to happen. What are our sales at, though? I mean, we're... I mean, I think we might get to 100,000, but it's going to be a while. We're going to, like, all release another album and forget all about it, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, yeah, hey, yeah, look at that. That finally hit platinum. It's going to limp into platinum status, is my guess. But listen, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's fine. Okay, we are full of inspiration. Let's see if we can't translate that into something good. Desperate uses 36. Super technical. All right, let's do that. Next, oh, this is the adversary. This is the season ender on season 3. The adversary. All right, we got to get down to France. Bob's got some more work for us. Oh, we're getting. This is much better. I feel like as much as listen, we all loved Hugo. He's still with us. But you know what? I feel like we're doing better. I feel like we're doing better on that one. Are you calling a hit, Benj? Are you calling a hit? Are you like Babe Ruth pointing to the home run area and saying hit is coming there? We shall see. We shall see. Where the hell am I going? Paris, that's where I'm going. Oh, don't bet that dough. Just going to the moon, baby. To the moon. All the crypto bros, man. Well, it's funny because, like, crypto is just like a gigantic Ponzi scheme. Like, I mean, it's just like, it's so ridiculous. Like, it's based on nothing. And it, you know, but at the same time, you know, all these years that I was slagging it, if I had actually got a bunch of Bitcoin, I'd be a rich man right now, let me tell you. But it's one of those things where it's a bubble, right? Like at some point, it's going to spectacularly collapse, and it's going to be it's like hot potato. You know what I mean? Everyone's getting in and making a little money, getting in and making a little money, and then eventually someone's going to be left holding a very big bag. So to me, you know, if you invest cautiously, right? If you're just like, you know what? I got an extra $100. You know, grandma sent me $100 for Christmas. I'm going to buy some Dogecoin on a lark just for the hell of it. You know, just for the lulz. You know, that's fine. Because if you wind up losing it all, you know, whatever. You're not going to go broke. But I feel like there's a lot of people that, you know, with like GameStop stocks and all the rest of the stuff that don't really know. Because like when something like that happens, right? When a stock blows up or, you know, a currency blows up, it's the people at the very top that are making money. By the time it gets down to the regular people making money, the people at the top are already getting out because they know that's where the bubble's gonna burst, right? So it's never them who's left holding the bag. It's always the little guy investors that get screwed in the end. And so, like I say, you can make a lot of money doing crypto, right? If you're smart about your investments and you're lucky, but it's gonna be a little yikesy. I'm a very risk averse person in general, so I don't go too crazy with that kind of stuff. And I forgot the banner again. Oh, good. Okay, listen, guys. Listen, you know what happens when I forget a banner? It's back, baby. It's back. I'm gonna like put it this way. Oh wait, hang on. It won't stay on my face. I want it to be like right in my line of vision. Like I want it like right there, so I can't miss it. Another 100 performance, by the way. Another 100 performance. Killing it again. Again, here I've got to maybe fix up that 12 set. That's okay.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio.
Frankfurt.
I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
I don't know if we've played Frankfurt yet. I think we did on tour somewhere. Okay, there's the garage up here. I want to do the garage first. I know I'm trying to stay undistracted, but I do need to fix this van. It's in rough shape. So we're going to fix this, then we're going to head to the gig, and then I'm going to change the tour banner. Okay, yeah, this is in rough shape. Look at it. Brutal. What, do we have the Belgian flag? What's the do we have a Belgian flag? Okay, we don't have the Belgian flag, so we'll keep it the dragon for now. Oh, much better. Look at the zip. Look at the zip in that car now. I did have more people reach out to me on Twitter and on YouTube to let me know that they have found my name in their games. I'm always very excited to hear this. It never... I thought at some point I would get bored of it, and I am not at all. Not at all. I am still just as narcissistically excited about it. It's amazing the state that it gets into when you pull into that garage, man. Okay. It's a 9 set. I'm gonna clear this. We gotta mix it up a little bit now because things have changed. We're gonna start with those bad boys. We're gonna put in disinvoices, of course. You know what? Let's give Destiny a try instead of Defiant. Let's give Destiny the time to shine. We're gonna do a little family business. We're gonna do Heart of Stone. We're gonna do past tense. Let's let's see. I need another. Let's do Explorers. 333. That's it there. All right, that could work. That could work. Okay, wait. I almost clicked it. Did you? Oh, I wish I had a mouse cam to show. I'm taking this off because I am changing the banner from Wormhole to Terok Nor. Yes. Yes, hang on. We have to go back. This is a momentous. This is an important milestone. I have now broken the tie between myself and this marker by proving that I am smart enough to remember an incredibly simple task that I should have needed no reminders for whatsoever. I have conquered that basic defect in my brain that makes me forget these things. And I have won triumphantly against the marker. I'm sure the marker will be back, and I'm sure the marker will win again. We won a battle. We haven't won the war. But I will take that as a victory. I will take that as a victory. Okay, one thing I did notice is that somebody, Destitution, well, I guess it doesn't matter because she's not doing lyrics anyway, so that's fine. Her attitudes don't really matter. Okay. Now we're ready to go. Now we can start the gig. Yeah, I mean, sadly, being smarter than a marker is, I mean, that should just be a default setting for most people, but not so much for me. Not so much. Not so much. All right, that was a good gig. I'll take it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, set list is fine. They weren't digging these so much, but that's okay. That's all right. No breakout hits, unfortunately, so... Okay, let's just go back to Brussels. We'll still be able to get... Right? We'll still be able to get to Strasbourg in time. All right, Bob, keeping me employed. Very good. I got no complaints about Bob so far. I got no complaints about Bob. Look, my satisfaction is almost maxed out. He's getting us good gigs. All right, back to the swanky new pad. Past our gold record. Oh, yeah, hello. Over to here. Here we go. Okay, are we going to write a song? I don't think we have... Yeah, our inspiration isn't quite high enough. Let's just do some practicing. All right, where are we at practice-wise? We'll top up these bad boys and... Okay, I've got too many things going on right now, so let's hold off on the adversary for a second and get these ones up first. Oh, too many gigs. Okay. Too many gigs. Gotta go back to Strasbourg. God, we're gonna have to take a week off soon just to get practiced up. Thought we'd be alright. I'm in the wrong place. Close. That's better. Let's chauffeur there. B to the land and successful ring. I don't like either of those. Again, Terok Nor still the best on the marquee. All right, we'll try our new 9 set again. We'll see how that works out. I think it's gonna go well. Oh, I thought we were gonna get 69. That's all right. I'll take 70.
I can feel the magic in the air tonight.
All right, next up,
Listening to the sounds of
Valenciennes
Stranded Radio.
in France. Our cash is rebuilding nicely. This is all positive, guys. This is all positive news. I mean, our chart position, not quite as positive, but, you know, it was inevitable. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is where we were kind of running out here when we got to this. So I feel like if we did this, it could be a little risky. Let's do it. Let's live on the edge. This is literally as close to the edge as I tend to live. Oh, no, we're running out. Okay, not ideal. That wasn't great. Well, I mean, it was 99%. I can't complain. But I don't think I improved it with that. Where was I? Yeah, I was out of energy at the end instead of out of energy up here. So, okay, well, listen. It was 99%. People loved it. Doesn't matter.
The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Antwerp. What you got for me? I'll take it. As well. Jude Wick. John Wick's sister. Okay. Okay, so that didn't work. That didn't work out right. The way I did it. Let's try... I mean, that's what I did before, and it kind of like ran out when it gets to the end of the alternate. But I don't really know what else to do. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. That's fine. Just listen, last time I did this, it got me 100. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That'll work. I'll still get to 100, I think, on this one. Yeah, we're already there. Beautiful. All very good. All very good.
It's the weird part of the night.
Okay, back home to Brussels.
I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
Exactly. Screw the following acts. Screw them. Oh, this is the free fall portion, boys. This is the free fall portion. I mean, we're still... I'm trying to think how we're... I mean, like I say, I think eventually we will still get to the 1 million copies, but it's going to be a little while later, because we're going to, we're averaging a little over 20,000 in sales. That's going to drop down to about 15, then the 10, and then, it'll settle in at some point. So, We'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, we're already at like almost 700,000, so we'll get there to 1 million. But I was hoping it'd get there sooner rather than later. But it's probably going to be later, is the point. I keep forgetting to repair. Let's do some repairs. I think that's all she has for the day. Yep. Okay. All right. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, we'll just keep going at these. We'll do the adversary next. It's the new one. I want to see how it's... Oh my god, another gig. We got too many gigs. Give us a break. Okay, we got a little time in between here, so that's all right. We'll go to this gig first. We'll go to Frankfurt. It's a big market. Oh, I'm not driving all the way across the city. Attempt, Tirok Nor. You can't. Recall set lists. We'll do this one. That worked out all right last time, I think. Yeah, it's fine. 74%. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me check. I want to check real quick our happiness. Our popularity, rather. Sorry. How we doing? All right, so we're still up here. We're still in lots of 20s. We're hanging in there. It's gonna start to drop off, obviously, a little bit because the album. Oh, what am I doing? I should be getting the manager looking for that next album ready to go. Let's get this party started. Okay, more practice. Okay. All right, let's go check it out. Let's go see Bob. Bob is up at the north of the city. There he is. Let's see how long I have to wait. It's January, so what, I'm gonna have to wait till January. I'm gonna have to wait till like Christmas. Let's see. Review contract offers. We have 11 contract offers. Okay, so 1 full-length album. 5 songs, at least 90 quality. That's not a problem. Minimum recording quality of these songs 100. I wouldn't expect anything less. 50 live performances. We get 3.79. And we have to record in Paris, which is not ideal, but it's close enough that it's not too big of an issue. But this one here, we can record anywhere we want. We get a higher percentage, but there's going to spend less on marketing for it. 1 full length must be released by September of this year. What was the last one? This one's August, so okay, so it's looking at end of summer, so that's fine. Yeah, this one here, they're spending a lot more on marketing, so I get less, but I mean, it might. To me, I'm less worried about how much money we make off a percentage, and more about where it's going to chart. I'm all about the success, the ego at this point. So, although I do like that we can use anybody we want in terms of production. Same here as well. So these are all, I think these are going to be similar here. 5.4, yeah, these are all basically going to be the same, I think. Just slightly different percentages here. This one's for 2 full-length albums. Yeah, I'm not crazy about doing committing to two full-length albums unless it's particularly good. These ones here, like, I get a good percentage, but they're giving next to nothing in terms of marketing. Like, the marketing is really low compared to the other ones. 3 songs at 50 quality, like, they're not... Yeah, I'm not digging these ones here. I feel like this first one might be the way to go. It's going to advance 179, but who cares? We'll have lots of money for it. That's not a problem. They're going to spend 400,000 marketing. That's the big difference, right? Because these other ones here are spending like just over 100,000. So they're spending 4 times more on the marketing than we would. And so in exchange, we're having a low return rate. But again, to me, and we have to go to Paris, but that's not a big deal. I feel like this might be the way to go, guys. I feel like this might be the way to go. No producer requirement. No, I'll stick with their producer. That's fine. That's okay. I mean, it's Thoughtless Records as well, which is pretty good given my brain activity level. I'm fairly thoughtless most of the time. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, it has to be released no later than August, so I'm guessing that it won't be any sooner than, you know, August 1st or, you know, first or second week of August. So, that still gives us, you know, we still got 8 months, 7 or 8 months to go. So, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. It's not a year. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're committing. Okay. So when does it have to be out? It can't be released until the 18th. It has to be released between the 18th and the 26th. Or 17th and the 26th, rather. That's not a problem. The royalties suck, if I'm being honest. The royalties suck. But, again, it's not about the money, man. It's about the art. It's about the art. I'm an artist. We're artists. Yes, I mean, we're artists that are multimillionaires, or we're planning on being multimillionaires. But, like, listen. All right, let's get that stage presence up a little bit there.
It's the weekend, and you know what that means. No pants till Monday. Woo!
There we go. All right, so we are ready to go for our next album. We've already got... I mean, if you look at the song list, we look at all these 100 quality songs that haven't been recorded yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8. I got 8 of them already. So we're going to have no problem coming up with enough songs. So we'll just have to make sure that we keep track of the attitudes as we get closer to the day. Where am I going? I went to the wrong place, I think. I need to go here. Oh my god, my allergies drive me crazy. My nose is itchy. It feels like someone's constantly tickling a feather right under my nose, and it's driving me absolutely insane. Okay. Let's make some magic happen. Let's do this. There we go. That works. Or love. It's in theme and everything. Beautiful. Okay. Song list. Let's do another low energy. We haven't got too many hundreds. We've only got 2 of our 100 levels are at low energy. I feel like we probably don't need another one, but let's do another one. Just for fun. Oh, you know what? This is actually bad for a low energy song. The Way of the Warrior. Doesn't sound like a low energy song, but listen, man. The way of the warrior is love. It's about love. The way of the warrior. There you go. Now we have to go to Lille. Okay, oh my god. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, we're chauffeuring over there. We're gonna go. Another 12 set. We'll just use the same 12 set as last time. And that should be A-okay. Come on, 100. Woo, 100. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're killing it. We're on a... Listen, Dogecoin to the moon, Terok Nor to the moon at this stage. We are going to... This next album is going to absolutely kill it, guys. It's going to kill it.
Listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
I'm not calling a #1 album, but I'm calling an improvement. Alright, climbed a little bit. That's okay. If we settle in around the 500 mark for a little bit, I can live with that. That's fine. Okay, was there another song in there somewhere? I could at least save a couple if there isn't, but there might be. 32... 15, 10, that's not gonna be it. That's not gonna do it. I need to do this and this. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's just save some. Let's save that 24. Let's save that, no, that 30 and that 32. We'll save that 23. That's all we're gonna bother saving. Okay, we saved some. We'll get in a quick practice and then back on the road again. Good Lord, we just can't slow down. And just relax and enjoy the success. Let's just top up. I mean, none of these are making into my rotation, so I don't know why I'm bothering to practice them, but that's okay. All right, off to the Netherlands. To the Delta Quadrant. You are 100% right, Mods. 100% right. Eindhoven. I had that like microsecond of like sound drop. Every now and then when it's doing like a transition like that, it'll just drop all sound for like just the tiniest of seconds, like just enough for my heart to like skip a beat wondering if it's gonna crash on me. And it never has, but it still makes me a little panicky. Okay, we'll just use the same, we'll use our power set. We'll get her done. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh no, get back up there. Get back. Oh, we lost energy. We had it at 100. We lost it a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Listen. Get a nice level up here for Keiko.
On Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Okay, next up. Amsterdam. Where's the red light district? Terry Field, classic Dutch name. Kelly Thorne. Deaths in the Attic. That's a little too real, guys. That's a little too real. First measures. All right, we're headliners. We're headliners, baby. Let's see if this one turns out a little better, or if I screwed up again on the energy levels. This one looks like it's going all right. I think we should be good. Theoretically. Oh, come on, hang in there. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Beautiful.
It's the weird part of the night.
All right, where
Here
to
with
next?
Shady
We're
O'Grady
going
on
to
Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part to keep
Amiens.
things weird.
Again, completely guessing on how that is pronounced. Amiens. There we go. Serious shames and beside depressed people. Wow, what a downer. Why you gotta be such a downer, Rising Star 2? Why can't we be, you know, have something a little more positive here? These are like you put me, my opening bands is like emo bands or something here. What's going on? Gotta get that crowd energy pumped, ready for Terok Nor. You can't get them down and depressed. Alright, well, we might, no, I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. Maybe, oh, no, it's gonna drop a little tiny bit. Alright, that's alright. We almost got there. That's close enough. It's close enough.
It's a nice, cool night.
We're almost back at 1 million, everybody. Jedzia, of course, out of drums.
Shady O'Grady here.
Okay, we'll head back home. We'll get her some drums. Get that sorted out. Where is... Let me see where the closest deluxe is. Ashton's right there, or Lance's right there. Let's do that. Lance, oh, and Ernie's is right around the corner. So we got lots of deluxe musics here. Lots of deluxe music. Let's just repair everything. I'm being lazy. There we go. Done. And let's... What do we need for Jedzia? What does she need? She needs sticks. Stage presence. Playing. Okay, drum heads we're still fine on. Cymbals, think we're okay. Right, we still got... Have I got... Wait, where's my cymbals here? Here. You know what, I might need to get some more cymbals. Let's look what you got. +5 playing, +6 writing music. That's actually good. This one's actually a little of everything. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get 2 of those. Okay, back home. We're all full of inspiration. We'll try to write another song. Do a little bit more practice, then we're going to look what we're going to do here. Let's write a song. What can we do? Let's get that 31 out there. Let's get that 23 out there. We got a 31. No, that's not going to work. 27. And 19. It's 100 on the money. Okay, let's make this one a medium, and we are at now the visitor. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to be able to write another one here. That's going to be... I'm just trying to see if there's anything I need to save. Is there anything worth saving? I mean, I got 30s. I got a bunch of 30s already, so I don't really care about that. Maybe that 25, just because haven't got too much going on up here. 31, we'll keep that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's actually take a look and see what we're doing here. So, if we go to popularity, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're 20s across the board. I mean, these are coming. I feel like these are coming down a little bit. I mean, obviously it's going up in Brussels and, you know, locally, but I feel like overall I think I'm dropping back down a little bit because, again, I haven't done that. So we might need to do another tour. Maybe we could do a tour of England. Or we could just set like a month-long tour and just let it go. Just let it meander where it's going to meander, you know? We don't need to focus necessarily, but I would like to make sure that we keep things going in England, because we're not going to get out there as much. So I think that's what we might do, because we still got lots of time before we're going to have to start recording stuff. So it would be a good way to kind of plow through and get a bunch of inspiration and get some songs cranked out there. And then, so we've got lots of material for the album when it comes. We still got, like I say, tons of time. We could easily do a month-long tour and not even blink an eye. Like, it's fine. Again, that's slowly creeping its way up there. We did hit gold, so I'm happy about that. And we're, we're making money. We're doing some other stuff here. I wonder, I never really mess with the price, the gig sell price. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to bother trying to sell these things cheap. It's all good. But I think I may need to call it there, everyone. I apologize, but let's head back over here and we'll have a little chit chat. How's it going, chat? How are you? How are things? Yeah, so thank you once again for joining me. We did well. Listen, we moved to Brussels. We're now officially Belgian. I like their waffles. I like their chocolate. I don't really know too much else about Belgium after that. So if anybody viewing this is from Brussels or is Belgian, give me some Belgian facts that I can work into the stream here a little bit, right? We're almost back up at $1 million, which is good. The band's doing well. The album is, it's dropped down, but we're still bouncing back and forth around 500. So we're still not out of the mix yet. We're still making money off it. We got the indie one out. That's just, we're selling extra things to sell. It's not a big deal. But yeah, all positive momentum. So next time, join us again on Tuesday for Trek Tuesday, and we will set a tour. If anyone has a preference, if you have an idea of where you want that tour to be, should I concentrate on the UK or should I just let the tour roam free? Just start in Paris and just let it go wherever it wants to go or what have you. Let me know if you have a preference.